Jack McCormack for IrishBoxing.com in association with Winners Win, joined by Kelsey Leonard. Kelsey, how are you?
Yeah, I'm over the moon. Thank you so much.
Look, you're 6-0 now. What emotions are you feeling right after getting a knockout win?
Yeah, it's a really great feeling. It was a really good night, headlining it, and then getting 8 rounds. It's good to have fought for the 8 rounds, so I have that under my belt if I can fight for more titles now, but obviously to get the stoppage in the third round, I think it was. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. It's just a cherry on top.
Yeah, that leads me on to my next question, because this was supposed to be your first 8-rounder. We got out of there in the third round. Were you hoping it would go the distance, or, any means necessary? You happy you got her out?
Yeah, like what do they say? For you don't get paid for overtime, so it obviously the stoppage is nice. I did want to get a couple of rounds under my belt, but if that opportunity comes, I think you're stupid not to take it. But I have that I fought for it anyway, so it will open more doors for me. With, like I said, titles and bigger fights like that. But I got a few rounds in and I got the stoppage as well. But she's a really durable opponent, and she's only been stopped a couple of times. She's never been knocked out. So yeah, I think it's a bit of a statement, and I'm just really happy with the night.
Yeah, look, and she probably was your most experienced opponent so far. What was your game plan going to the fight against someone with this much experience?
Yeah, I knew she's tricky and she was clever, and I watched a few of her fights and she knows how to get through the rounds. I knew I had a little bit of size on her as well, so she does come in close, but I trusted in myself that I was the kind of heavier person there, and I think I was able to show my strength there as well. And the game plan was to just feel it out for the first round and then just see what openings come. So yeah, the body shot was there in the third round, so I'm just happy that I was able to get that stoppage.
And how were you able to set up that body shot?
Yeah, she's quite come forward style. Her hands are quite high, so for the first couple of rounds I was focusing on the head and just trying to bring her hands up even more, and then because her hands come up so high, that opening is there. But I was just a bit more comfortable with myself staying in close a bit more. I'm usually quite long and I do stay in and out a lot, so I just trusted in myself and trusted in Niall to hold my feet a little bit more and stay in close. And yeah, I think those openings came when I did trust that and stay there.
And was there any added pressure going into this fight, considering it was your first time headlining the card?
Yeah, I think so. There was a lot of people that came up to support me as well, so you obviously want to put on a good show for them, and there was a lot of talks about a title, and the team did try to get a title over the line, so that was kind of in talk. So I think I wanted to put on a good performance despite that, and just put on a good show for the people that came up to support me as well. But I just trusted in myself, trusted in my preparation, and the pressure doesn't really get to me that much in the ring, but I do think I'm happy with the performance that I gave.
And look, you've passed every test so far. Are there any specific titles or rankings you're aiming to achieve the next 12 to 18 months?
Yeah, well, I think I'm eligible for any kind of major title now that I've boxed for the 8 rounds, but I'd really like to get a Celtic title. I already brought one back to the gym, and Paul's brought one before, so I'd love to be able to fight for that. If there's any opportunities that come, that would be great, but if I have to bypass that and go for bigger things, that would be amazing. But I'm just taking it step by step and fight by fight, and just keep my head down in the gym, and then whenever any opportunity comes, I'll be ready for it.
And last question, I was speaking to Nikisa Badarian last month, and he said Ireland and the UK are the most important markets in boxing, and MVP will be coming to Ireland soon. Do you think you're the one that's able to headline an MVP show in Ireland after your performance tonight?
Yeah, I think they're obviously such a huge promotion, and they obviously have such a huge roster in America, and even in the UK now they have a lot of fighters, but they need to come to Ireland soon, and there's so many Irish female fighters over here that you'd be able to, I think, sell out a show over here with all of us. So when they start come looking in Ireland, I think I'll definitely be ready, and I'd like to take an opportunity like that when it comes.
It's perfect. Thank you, Ray.
Thank you so much.